What's up, YouTube? Hey guys, I'm here at the mall. Came here to go ahead and show you guys. I mean, I know I went to I was in Cincinnati showing you the Urban Outfitters there, but I wanted to show you guys the Urban Outfitters that I grew up knowing, and the one that I used to spend all my money on when I had my first job. So Urban Outfitters was a really big inspiration when it came time for me to step into, you know, the clothes that I wanted to wear, right? The reason why I said I spent all my money there when I was like, 14, working at this job in here. So I used to work at the food court in here, right? It was me just coming here every morning, getting stuff prepped. I worked at, if anyone knows, this place called Freshie. So Freshie, I would come in, make smoothies, prep smoothies, cut up some things for like pasta bowls. If anyone has ever worked in like food or anything, right, you'll know you gotta prep things and get stuff ready to start the day. I would come in the morning and I would get off in the afternoon, and I would work like on weekends because I was going to school, you know, throughout the week. Every time I got paid, I would go into Urban Outfitters and just like ball out, like just spend the entire paycheck. Honestly, we can say if we go back in time, you know, things will be a little different, but at the same time, I wouldn't take that experience back for nothing at all, because like it helped me step into my own sense of fashion. It like helped me create my own wardrobe, you know? Before then, I didn't have the ability to buy the clothes that I wanted to wear, so I would kind of transform the old clothes. If anyone has gone to or seen my what the F is Carrot Bear, then you would know that, you know, I didn't have the choice. I didn't have the privilege of going to go ahead and, you know, tell my mom, hey, I want these shorts that are in the guys section. Look, if you are the rainbow community, bruh, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, you don't have the privilege to say, yeah, this is what I want, that's not what I want, right? Urban Outfitters really helped me open my mind in fashion. There are so many different brands, but you know, as media likes to portray, and when you get to a certain level of success, you know, I'm not knocking any company, bro. When you get to a certain level of success, you kind of are seen everywhere, and so that's kind of like the to-go-to, you know, you kind of just, you built yourself up so much that, you know, you're seen everywhere. So it's kind of like everybody's like, I gotta have this, I gotta have Louis V, you know, whatever, Nike even, you know what I'm saying? People have to have that type of tag on there. But what's interesting about Urban Outfitters, and I know I've said this in my Cincinnati video, is they introduce new brands. But it's like, I know they have had these summer events where you can come out, they introduce new music, like it's cool, like it's really cool to just see that happen, you know. All of these t-shirts as well that like contribute to like different organizations. They have subline shirts and, you know, stuff that you normally see, but they have a good range of different things. When I say like I was only focused on certain things, it just really helped me to expand my mind. Today in this lovely video, I want to talk about gender constructs and how they've been matched up and aligned with fashion. Right now I'm kind of doing sketches of my own for new material, but I'm gonna save that for later. Okay, so in the car earlier today, you saw me and I was talking about how gender constructs can just how they affect people. I want to get into a few bits of definitions. And no, I wasn't big on writing any of this down. My co-star actually told me not to take any notes for any of you guys who are actually into astrology like that. So I'm looking into this more, but also to started off social construct of gender on the World Health Organization website. We see under gender and health, it says gender refers to the characteristics of women, men, girls, and boys that are socially constructed. This includes norms, behaviors, and roles associated with being a woman, man, girl, or boy, as well as the relationship with each other. So what does this mean, right? This means as a society, there are norms or certain behaviors can also stem into stereotypes, harmful stereotyping though. Now, I can get into what's the benefit of the construct and what's the negative of the construct. Basically, anything that you label, right? I could call this headphones, right? Versus earbuds. It's just a characteristic that is held within a certain thing, person, or place that gives it a definition. It's kind of like a set boundary for how you address certain things. The thing is, when we kind of refer these constructs to humans, it gets a little difficult because we aren't just one thing. We are a lot more than how we look. We are a lot more than how we think, you know, and a lot of that can change as well. So honestly, when you get older, men start to produce a lot more estrogen and women start to produce more testosterone, which is pretty weird that I found that out. And I don't have anything to back that up. But if you look and see that on Google, you will find that. And not like tremendous amounts of like, you know, estrogen or testosterone, but this also just contributes to what we experience when we get older, how women go through menopause and they kind of lose the ability to have periods and to procreate with their reproductive system, you know, slowing down. So this article speaks more on transgender genders, different genders that are not cisgendered presenting people. It states most of the time they're confused about the concept of gender nonconformity and have a hard time understanding or accepting their validity. How valid they are. Goodness. That is true. That is most definitely true. I want to say that even though it has directly in a physical way has affected transgender people, this also affects every gender that is a part of humanity. It literally does. Just the simple fact of keeping these beliefs and these systems of how genders are supposed to act in certain situations can be damaging towards relationships that we have with each other and how we see each other as a whole, how we see each other as a human being and not just a gender construct. The social construct of gender has really affected how I viewed my sexuality growing up, and a lot of people who are of the rainbow community can also agree, but just also as viewing yourself in fashion. Many have been broken down as far as how women and men and non-binary people are supposed to dress. You just kind of see every generation kind of influences the last, and every generation just kind of breaks barriers. I can't be ashamed of what people have been taught in the past, but it's just time. It's time to break barriers, bro. It's time to be a omniversion, okay? Not just a universalitarian, which if anyone knows what I'm talking about, You understand? Now, my brand isn't for one gender specific, and there's a lot of brands that are doing this right now, and I love it. You know, there's a lot of brands that don't have a gender section at all. I'll be one of them, okay? Just know that there doesn't have to be a gender section. I don't want to take from the fact that gender does help people stay in touch with themselves, what you label yourself, just as much as I talked about like these being headphones versus earbuds. Labels and definitions help us have those boundaries and help us have firm definitions of what we want to be considered, you know, and how that relates to us, which nothing is wrong with that at all. But my brand as a whole it's genderless. There is no male, female, and there is no construct to it. Everything of what you see is the piece itself. It's the artwork, it's the clothes, nose ring. Oh my god. I'm trying my hardest to go ahead and get me a hoop. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will be posting another video soon. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace.